My family, now a carnival of so-called expert called Emily Ferguson has said, and I quote, that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are fair game. But Joe Coy crossed a line by targeting royals. My family, this carnival of so-called expert, Emily Ferguson, is someone who writes columns for the Daily Express. One tabloid, the Prince Harry and Meghan have a zero engagement policy with, whereby Harry and Meghan don't speak or engage with this tabloid. And they are telling you themselves that the other senior members of the royal family, from William to Charles to Kate and Camilla, you aren't allowed or permitted to say anything negative about them. However, for Prince Harry and Meghan, they are fair game. Now, why are Harry and Meghan fair game? Because the palace continues to allow the UK tabloid press to keep going after, harassing, smearing Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Now, my family, what is it that this carnival of so-called experts are so angry, pissed off, my family, mad about? My family, now here is what my family, they are angry about. What Joe Coy said about my family, the royal family in the UK. My family, kindly please hear this.
But you got more? You're like clapping like 9, really? Just a great series about a rich, white, dysfunctional family, all scheming. Oh no, that's the crown. That's the crown. I'm sorry.
Rich, white, dysfunctional family. Joe Coy says that's the crown, my family, which basically, you know, is about Britain's royal family. And because of what he said, some carnival or so-called experts, even Daily Mail I have seen, they're angry because of what he said about their precious British royal family, of how Joe Coy has described them as being rich, white, and dysfunctional. My family, I'll start with the Daily Mail. My family, when it came to Joe Coy saying something negative about Harry and Meghan, UK media were happy and okay with it. However, when it comes to the other senior members of the royal family, my family, kindly hear how angry even the Daily Mail is. My family, and I quote what Daily Mail wrote, my family, in an article talking about Joe Coy and what he said about my family, you know, the royal family in Britain. And I quote, stand-up comedian Joe Coy's attempt at incorporating woke humor, taking jabs at both the audience and the royal family, fell flat during his opening monologue. You know, the thing is, my family, being called woke is, my family, a compliment. Woke, according to the dictionary, it means being alert to injustices such as racism. My family, that is what woke means. However, we have seen how the right-wing media has abused that word and used the word woke in my family in a negative way to attack others. You know, to paint others in a negative light. So they're calling Joe Coy woke, meaning Daily Mail is, to them, they are saying something negative about him to the Daily Mail. My family, as I've said, we have seen the right-wing media abuse my family the term woke to fit their agenda. And my family, Daily Mail, also wrote this. Koi say playfully, and I quote, "Succession is a great series about a rich, white, dysfunctional family, all scheming." Oh wait, that's The Crown. I'm sorry. You know? And Koi faced more groans than laughs with the attempt at woke humor during the Golden Globes as he commented on how the room appeared to be really white. My family, I'm quoting an article written by the Daily Mail. Now, my family, when it comes to the other senior members of the royal family, even Daily Express, it says that my family, Jo Koy, crossed a line by targeting royals. However, when it comes to Harry and Meghan, they say for them it is fair game. And the reason it is fair game is because the palace has long refused to protect Harry and Meghan and told the media to back off Harry and Meghan. Instead, they've allowed them to go after Harry and Meghan. They keep allowing them to go after Harry and Meghan. You know? And my family, basically, from my family, what I can see, these tabloids are so full of hypocrisy. On one side, they go on TV and say, "We report without fear or favor. Oh, you know what? Harry is trying to censor us by suing us." Yet that is not the case. Yet, on the other side, they confirm to all of us by what they're writing that indeed already they've been censored by the royal family, by William, by Charles, by Kate, by Camilla, that you can't say anything negative about the precious royal family. However, for Harry and Meghan, they're saying it is fair game. These are people who tell you they report without fear or favor when it comes to Harry and Meghan. Yet we all know and can see with our own two eyes, they have never ever been objective when it comes to covering or talking about Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. When Jo Koy talks about the crown, saying that my family, it's about a rich, dysfunctional family, he's called woke. And woke, by family called woke, really, it should be an honor. However, UK media and the right-wing media have abused the word woke, using it in a negative light, in fact, putting someone, negatively. That, my family, is what they have done. So really, right now, you are seeing the propaganda arm of the royal family fighting back against Jo Koy, going after him because he dared say something that clearly UK media know is true, but they don't like to hear about senior members of the royal family, always scheming against each other. My family, I think even by watching, the Harry and Meghan documentary, by reading Harry's memoir, I think we can all see that indeed senior members of the royal family are scheming against each other. How William and Kate schemed against Harry and Meghan. How Charles and Camilla also schemed against Prince Harry and Meghan. And also in Harry's memoir, Harry tells us of how Charles and Camilla even schemed against Prince William himself. And William did not like that. When it was him, my family was getting the negative press. However, it's okay if it's happening to Prince Harry and Meghan. He's okay with it. My family, the utter level of hypocrisy. And no wonder we keep saying that William will never endure a fraction of what either Harry and Meghan have had to deal with all of these years, my family. Not William. Do you think William can put up with negative press on a daily basis like what Harry and Meghan have had to endure, have had to deal with? My family, the answer is no. Why is that? Because William has never ever been held accountable for anything in his entire life. He is always been protected by the palace, and he's always known, even if he does something wrong, Harry will take the fall for him. William has always known, my family known that. And that's why, you know, he feels like he's untouchable, you know. And my family, that's why William is the way he is. He actually believes in his mind that Harry was born to be a scapegoat, and is angry because my family, Harry, won't just stand there and for the wicked media to destroy him to prop up Prince William. William is angry because of that. Because for all of his life, he's always been told he's better than Harry. Even though clearly, even he could see that is not the case. And no wonder he's always been envious, jealous of his own brother for a very, very long time. And the media took advantage of William's jealousy. They took advantage of that, and they fully destroyed Harry and William's relationship. Completely. My family. You know? That, my family, is what media did. Because my family, don't forget one thing. That when the media were being briefed, negative stories about Harry and Meghan, don't forget where those negative stories came from. It came from William and Kate's Kensington Palace, my family. And most carnival or so-called experts have admitted to that. Piers Morgan went and took a selfie outside Kensington Palace. He could have chosen anyone else. He took a selfie outside Kensington Palace, saying, "I'm Team Palace," while abusing Harry and Meghan. Because my family, they know exactly who has an ongoing smear campaign against Harry and Meghan. Who's behind it? It's always been William, my family, and Kate Moulton. So whenever you see this carnival or so-called experts saying that they report without fear or favor, oh, you're fair, oh, you're objective, oh, you know what, we welcome Meghan Markle, show them stuff like this of how they're saying that somehow Harry and Meghan are fair game. My family, their own words. They say that Harry and Meghan are fair game, but whenever someone says anything negative about the royal family, you're crossing a red line. You're crossing a red line. My family, open your eyes. The propaganda arm of the royal family is responding to an attack on my family, the monarchy. A truthful attack on the monarchy. My family. More like not even an attack, really. A truthful comment about the royal family. And the palace PR arm, the UK media, are fighting back on behalf of the monarchy, on behalf of the farm. You know, by going after Joko, saying that, you know what, Harry and Meghan are fair game, but the others, you can't say a word about them because you're crossing a line if you do it. And they'll tell you tomorrow on TV, we report without fear or favor. They'll tell you, oh, Harry is trying to censor us by suing us. In my family, clearly already, they have been censored. Clearly, they have been censored. By who? By the farm. By senior members of the royal family, who clearly are pulling my family the strings behind the scenes. My family. But already we knew this. We knew that, my family, we knew this. And even during that time, when Harry's Mosper, my family, had been released, I want you to hear what even one carnival of so-called expert who wrote columns for the Sun tabloid, my family, and different tabloids also called Norman Baker, my family, what he said about my family, what he, my family, as a columnist, could write about Harry and Meghan, and what my family, he couldn't even say about William and Kate Moulton. My family, hear this yourself, my family.
Was protected.
Please.
In the sense that the palace in particular was very keen to make sure that the heir to the throne was protected and Harry could be sacrificed if necessary. And actually, when I was working...
My family, he says his own words, Norman Baker's words, he says, my family, the palace wanted to ensure that William was always protected. However, the spare Harry could be sacrificed if necessary. And he says the palace. He says the palace. He says the palace. Not even them. He says the palace. Not them who write negative articles. He says the palace. The palace. Meaning the royal family. Meaning William. Meaning Charles. Those two are my family, the only ones who have the power to sanction, to sign off and allow a press assault against Prince Harry and Meghan. William and Charles are the ones who have the power to sign off and allow a press assault by the UK media against Harry and Meghan. William and Charles. My family, hear it again, my family. He says the palace. My family.
In the sense that the palace in particular was very keen to make sure that the heir to the throne was protected and Harry could be sacrificed if necessary.
The palace.
And actually, when I was working, I shouldn't give the name of the paper, but I was doing a piece for one of the nationals, writing a piece, and I was told, because I'm quite critical of the monarchy in many ways, I was told I could say what I wanted about Harry and Meghan, but I had to lay off William and Kate. That was the instruction from the editor. So I think there was an element of truth.
My family. Norman Baker says he was told he can say anything he wants, anything he wants to say about Harry and Meghan because they are fair game. However, he had to lay off William and Kate Middleton. Those were the instructions from the editor. My family, because the palace wanted to ensure the heir to the throne was protected. However, the spare could be sacrificed if necessary to cover and protect Prince William. The story of Harry's life has always been that. That has always been the story of Prince Harry's entire life. Being Prince William's scapegoat. Taking the hits to cover and protect Prince William. Whenever the media found out something negative about William, the palace would give them a story about Harry and tell the media to shelve any story about Prince William. That's always been the story of Prince Harry's life. What William is angry about, what Charles is angry about, is seeing the spare fighting back, is seeing the spare refusing to be used as their own personal scapegoat to cover and protect Prince William and Charles, the family, and the other members of the royal family. They're angry because Harry has been vocal and spoke up to defend the woman he loves, spoke up for himself, and spoke up for his children. The family is angry about that. Abusers will always be angry when they see the victim of abuse speaking up, my family. You know? But really, I love to see the confessions. You know, I feel like you should keep on hearing my family, them confess themselves. That indeed, they've been told by the palace to lay off William and Kate Middleton, but say anything they want about Harry and Meghan. Those are instructions from the palace. And they've told you, they're telling all of us, those are instructions from the palace. You know, editors of different UK tabloids have instructed their royal experts, their reporters, to say anything they want about Harry and Meghan. However, to lay off of William and Kate Middleton, to say glowing things about William and Kate Middleton, my family. And guess who makes deals with the press? The palace. They're the ones who make deals with the UK tabloid media, my family. And the palace has used its power, its influence, to command the UK media to go after Harry and Meghan, the family, and telling the UK media at the same time, family, and telling the UK media at the same time to back off or lay off of William and Kimberton. My family, that is what the palace, my family has done. My family, and their actions are quite so wrong. My family, it is quite so wrong to see what the palace has done to Prince Harry and Meghan, this ongoing smear campaign and hate campaign against Prince Harry and Meghan that continues, my family, to this day, even despite the fact that Harry and Meghan fled the UK more than 3 years ago. My family, now we're in the 4th year, and the smear campaign, my family, is continuing. We're in the 4th year. We're in the 4th year right now. Ever since Harry and Meghan fled the UK, in the 4th year. And the smear campaign, sadly, my family, continues because the smear campaign hasn't achieved its goal. And my family, you know, I love how we see them tell on themselves. I love how to see them, how they're confessing, really, that indeed is the palace. But when Harry and Meghan say it, they say, Harry and Meghan are attacking the royal family. It's Harry and Meghan who are saying something negative about the royal family. Yet they themselves have said the same thing that Harry and Meghan have said. They themselves have confirmed to the whole world that indeed it is the palace that is behind this smear and hate campaign against Prince Harry and especially against Meghan Markle. Whenever you see or hear a so-called carnival or so-called expert saying that we want Harry back, but, you know, Meghan, she isn't welcome here, that Harry will be welcome back alone. That message, as I've always told you, it comes from the palace. It comes from senior members of the royal family who have longed to see Harry divorced, to see Harry befall the fate of all the spares before him, that they all were divorced. They wanted the same thing to happen to Prince Harry. My family. But when Harry says it, of how UK media want to see him single, alone, just to sell papers for themselves and, you know, make money off of him, Harry's called a liar. You know? Yet everything, my family, that he has said is nothing but the truth. Everything that Harry keeps on saying is the truth. Everything that Meghan, my family, has said is the truth. The palace is out to destroy Meghan Markle, to destroy her reputation, her marriage to Prince Harry. You know, that is, my family, you love to be blind or hiding, my family, under a rock, not to be able to see the end goal of the UK media and the firm, what they want to achieve with Harry and Meghan. You know? Yet the only thing that Harry and Meghan want to do, even as Tyler Perry said, is that all they want is to be free to love each other, is to be free to live in peace with each other, my family. That's all Harry and Meghan want, my family. However, despite that, still, my family, you keep on seeing how my family, UK media, are still after Harry and Meghan on a daily basis. Even 4 years after Harry and Meghan fled the UK, still they're after Harry and Meghan. Even when Harry and Meghan aren't visible, still they're going after Harry and Meghan. My family, it has got to stop. It has got my family to stop. You know? My family, hear what Emily Ferguson, my family, said on her column, writing for the, my family, Daily Express. And I quote, my family, she says that, Jo Koy has sparked outrage amongst royal fans and commentators alike, and there's a very good reason for that. As while Harry and Meghan have emerged as fair game for comedians to take a pop at, you know, and she said due to the repeated attacks on the royal family, the firm have only carried out their duty quietly and also diligently, my family. Yet here, you're having carnival of so-called experts tell us that the palace was willing to sacrifice Harry to cover and protect Prince William for the dirt that UK media have on him. my family. But here you're having carnival of so-called experts saying that, Harry and Meghan are fair game because, they've attacked the royal family. No. Harry and Meghan have only ever told the truth about the royal family, not attacked them. They've only told the truth about the royal family. And the truth is not an attack. The truth is not an attack, my family. Did William physically assault Harry? Yes, he did. Did William say negative things about Meghan? Yes, he did. Did William physically attack Harry when he tried turning Harry against Meghan and failed? He attacked Harry. Did he do that or not? Yes, he did. So my family, Harry speaking about it somehow is called an attack on Prince William. No, what Harry is doing is telling the truth about William, about Charles, about Camilla, about Kate Middleton. Kate lied that Meghan had made her cry. And for years, that lie went, my family, unchallenged. For many years, Meghan had to endure lies being told that she made Kate cry. Yet she knew the truth that it was Kate who made her cry. Harry talking about what happened in his memoir spare is him correcting a lie told about Meghan Markle, his wife, and saying that it was Kate who made her cry, who made Meghan cry. Is that an attack on Kate Middleton? My family, no. It is telling the truth about what Kate did. And for a long time has went unchallenged. The cruelty that they all have subjected Harry and especially Meghan through has been enormous. So my family, Harry and Meghan, have every right to share their story. My family, they have every right in the world to share my family their story. And let every single person in the world know that indeed the royal family in Britain is a dysfunctional family and worthy of being called a family, who scheme against each other, who leak stories against each other, who brief against each other. My family, that is not worthy of being called a family. In the words of the late King George, we are not a family, we are a farm. So my family, really, what Harry and Meghan have done is simply tell the truth and defend themselves from constant lies being told about them. And even right now, my family, Harry and Meghan haven't been visible for weeks. For weeks right now, Harry and Meghan have not been visible. For weeks. But regardless of the fact that Harry and Meghan have not been visible, my family, publicly that is, still, they're being mocked. When they're quiet, they're being mocked. Family. Even when they're quiet. Harry even said that when he and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family, he thought that, now you can back off. Now you can leave them alone. Now that they've stepped back as senior members of the royal family. But even after they left, still, UK media kept on going after Harry and Meghan. And now we know why. From the Byline Times exclusive, because the royal family had signed off on a press assault of Harry and Meghan and anyone in Harry and Meghan's circle. The royal family. Norman Baker says the palace is the one that, my family made it very clear that them Harry could be sacrificed. But William the heir had to be protected. The story of Prince William's life, my family. He does something wrong and Harry somehow, is punished for William's wrong actions. Kate makes Meghan cry. Somehow it's Meghan's fault. My family, it's Meghan who gets, abused based on a lie told about her by the royal family. And when she pleads and begs for the palace to correct that lie, they never do. However, my family, when Meghan does it, it's called an attack on the royal family. Honestly, my family, the hypocrisy is just too much. The lies are just too much, my family, and they need to be called out. So my family, clearly, all this stuff that my family I'm saying, it shows us what we already, my family, knew. That to the UK media, they've been ordered and told that you can say anything you want about Harry and Meghan, they're fair game, but you must leave the others alone. So much for a free, fair media. The Royal family like to portray themselves. So much for an uncensored media when the editor tells you that, you know, you can say anything you want about Harry and Meghan, but you have to lay off William and Kimbleton. So much for, you know what? We media have the right to free speech. Write what we want to write. And clearly, you can't write anything that you want to write because you've been told to back off of William and Kimbleton. You know, so my family, I'm sickened just to be reminded really of the double standards even in really how Harry and Meghan are being covered and treated by the media, and to see just how the palace keeps on protecting William and Kimbleton. And the palace is using their own propaganda arm, you know, the UK tabloid press, to smear and abuse Harry and Meghan. Meghan in particular being the one who's their main target. My family, to see that is just, you know, it is just so wrong to see my family what my family we are seeing, and we demand that the firm and UK media stop their smear campaign against Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. My family, the media should report without fear or favor. That's true. But sadly, what you have in the UK, with the UK tabloid media really, is that they are working really as a propaganda arm of the royal family, and not my family, you know, as really a media outlet. They're not functioning as a media outlet should behave, to be free, to be fair, to be objective, not to be racist. They are racist to Meghan Markle, and to see, you know, tabloids being so racist towards Meghan Markle, my family, it has been painful to watch what Meghan has had to deal with all these years. And once again, we demand the bullying of Meghan Markle, my family, stops. My family, my family is one family we fully, you know, demand my family, you know. The one thing that Harry has only ever tried to do is protect his family. Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. It's the only thing he's ever been trying to do. And he keeps on trying my family to do. Protect his family. You know? And this family, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, are constantly being targeted by the UK media. You know? My family, it is wrong. It is wrong. You know? And in response to what Emily Ferguson, my family, has said, some members of the squad have commented, and my family, allow me to share with you some comments made by my family members of the squad on X, formerly called Twitter. My family, for one. My family, someone said that, according to the UK media, Joe Coy was wrong to target the royal family, but the Rotters can target Meghan or Prince Harry, also part of the royal family for 8 years and counting. The hypocrisy is through the roof. My family, someone else said that. You know? Royal Joy's joke fell flat because we all know the royals are lazy, but Harry and Meghan Clay are not. You know? And the crowd at the Golden Globes, anyone who has common sense knows that. They're familiar with Archwell's work. My family, someone else said that. You know? My family, you know, now tell me your thoughts, my family, about what we have just discussed. I want to hear your opinion, family. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lipedana and Roya Baglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you all forever, and may God bless you all, my family. Stay tuned to our next video. The media must stop this smear campaign against Harry and Meghan. They must stop. And the royal family must order and command UK media to back off Harry and Meghan. They must. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you all forever, and may God bless you all, my family. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.